Hello everyone and welcome back to part 15 of the DIY Squaredrop camper build. In this build we are finishing the insulation in the roof, we are adding the ceiling, doing some blocking and electrical, and installing the hatch spar, which is where the hatch will attach to. So here you can see that I'm working on insulation, and I made a pretty big mistake and decided to use this insulation tape over everything, and then realized later that I needed to put PL Premium on the wood so that I could actually attach the ceiling. So you'll notice that in this entire video I'm just applying, and then eventually I'll just take it all off. So I had to use some spray foam, just like in the last one, for parts of this where the point was. And sorry for any background music. This new puppy of ours, who's 11 weeks old, is just full of energy in the background and destroying her toys. So yeah, you'll see here that I'm just kind of cutting out some of that foam insulation and about to start on the electrical for the two lights that'll be inside next to the fan for indoor lighting. I just drilled 2 holes in the sides there for the outdoor lights, and now I'm making marks to try and get these indoor lights as even as possible so it doesn't look weird when you're in the trailer and they're off-centered. So they're both in the center point of the fan, one on the left, one on the right, and I'll be drilling holes for those here in a moment. So getting these wires in and running them back to the fan is where those are going to stay. So here's more insulation, and just installing that around all of the electrical. I didn't really need to put any conduit or anything because this electrical wire is not going to go anywhere with this insulation over top of it, and the roof that'll be PL Premiumed and stapled down. So, you know, I'm not worried about it moving or getting stuck on anything because it's pretty much stuck where it's going to be. So once again, you know, if you've been following along with this and you haven't subscribed, please do so. You know, I'm not like somebody that cares that much about subscriptions or likes or anything, but I want to make sure that people that are trying to build their own camper can watch this to avoid some of the mistakes I've made in my previous videos. If you've been following along, you know that there are several of those mistakes that I've made, including in this video where I was putting the insulation tape down over everything. So, you know, just finishing up the insulation here and eventually going to finish putting on the roof. Sorry, my dog almost knocked over my GoPro in here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Ripley. So here's I'm putting in the rest of the roof. By the way, her name is Ripley based off of the Sigourney Weaver's character in Alien, not from anything else. Because she's a little badass, just like Ripley was in Alien. So yeah, I'm installing the rest of the roof here and putting in blocking and the spars, just like I did with the rest of the ceiling. And you know, so from when I'm recording this video right now, I have 2 weeks until I'm supposed to leave on this trip, and I have tomorrow off, which is Friday the 6th, and then I have the 7th and the 8th, the whole weekend, to work on this, besides going to see the new Beetlejuice movie. And then I have all of next weekend to fiberglass. So between now and next weekend, I need to build both doors and the hatch. Because at the end of this video, you'll see that the roof is pretty much done. And once I build the 2 doors and the hatch, I can fiberglass and we can seal everything. So I'm very excited about that prospect. And here's some hatch spar stuff, and you can listen to me talk. My shitty jig, but it worked out.
Oh, sweet.
So what I did there was I had the hatch spar and I made a jig that was exactly the same width and height of the hatch spar, and I put it and clamped it up against the wall and then routed it out to reach the outer wall. So the hatch sat inside of that little area and it was pretty much perfect. So now you can see us putting on the front wall of the, or I guess you could call it the ceiling, or the roof rather, but it's the front roof. So that's all kind of one piece, just with little breaks in it. We use PL Premium and then use a stapler to staple everything in and make it nice and flush. There were some misalignments, but, you know, thankfully there are... I can use a bunch of wood filler and just kind of get all that stuff ironed out. So I'm not super worried about it. There you can see my stepson, little cameo by him. He was helping me cut down a piece of wood for the front angled piece on my table saw. I'm very thankful for him. He has occasionally helped randomly in certain instances. You may also see my lovely wife there. She is also helping out, thankfully. It was very kind of her to help. And now we're getting the PL Premium done for that front little wall roof angle. I was thinking about putting a solar panel there, but I'm kind of worried about rock chips, so I'm still not sure where I'm going to put my solar panels. And getting some staples in. And then earlier today, my buddy Ben came over, which you'll see him here, to help me get the actual ceilings or roof put in place. We cut it and dry fit it, and then cut it some more, and then dry fit it, and then cut it some more, because I really wanted it to be as close to perfect as I could possibly get it. I think I achieved that with the help of Ben, and I do, once again, need a little bit of wood filler up there, but not an incredible amount. So here you can see I'm putting on PL Premium, and he is spreading it around. And we're going to hopefully get the roof done, or tomorrow I'm going to get the little bit there done that you can see. I need to get some spray foam to fill out the rest of this foam that's in the front, right in the center of the camera. And then I'll have the full roof done down to the hatch spar. And then it's just, as I said, doors in the hatch. So thanks for watching, and once again, like and subscribe to spread the word and make people not make as many mistakes as I did. So we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.